Good morning, all of you. You all are welcome in the e-learning classes of the Sacred Heart School. Today in this video, we will discuss about the chemistry of the F block element. And these F block element are the discarded element from the D block. In the last two transition series, some of the element are discarded and placed at the bottom in the Mendeleev's long form of periodic table. So, in this video, we will discuss about the chemistry of these F block elements. We know the journal electronic configuration of the F block element is that is n minus 2 F 1 to 14, n minus 1 D 0 to 1, and finally ns2. Why these element called the F block element? In this F block element from the anti-penultimate shell, the progressive filling of the n minus 2f subshell takes place. So, all these elements known as F block element. And basically, these F block element must be included in the D block element. But because of their similar properties, and these elements are placed at the bottom in the Mendeleev long form of the periodic table. So, one by one, we will discuss about the journal chemistry of these F block elements. The basic introduction. The penultimate shell of the F block element is n minus 1d, while is the anti-penultimate shell or pre-penultimate shell that is n minus 2f. The inner transition elements are these. So all these elements known as inner transition element. Intermediate behavior of these elements is somewhat like as the D block element. The two series of F block elements are there. One that known as first inner transition series, and the second one known as the second inner transition series. These elements known as lanthanoids elements or actinoids elements. Why these elements called so? Because after lanthanium these elements are there, and after actinium these elements are there. So all these elements collectively known as lanthanoids elements, or you can say as well as the actinoids element. So basically in this segment we will discuss about in detail about these lanthanoid series as well as these actinoid series. One common features of these F block element is that these F block element are basically radioactive in nature. So their radioactive behavior of these element makes these element very important in the various fields of the chemistry. First of all, we are taking here the first inner transition series that known as lanthanoid series. These lanthanoid series includes lanthanium, the first element, that is La symbol, atomic number 57, this is Nd, atomic number 60, this Eu, atomic number 63, Dy, atomic number 63, this is Tm 69, and cerium, this atomic number 58, this Pm 61, Gd and 64, and Ho 67, Yb 70, Pr 59, Sm 62, Tb 65, Er 68, and lutetium that is 71. So these 14 elements collectively known as the lanthanoid element series. Why these called this lanthanoid series? Because the first element is lanthanium, or because of this presence of this lanthanium, these element known as the lanthanoid series. The basic journal electronic configuration, the outermost shell that is 6s, always 6s. Penultimate shell, this is the 5d, or anti-penultimate shell that is the 4f. Because in all these elements the outermost shell always having the 2 electrons, but the penultimate shell having the 0 to 1, and this penultimate shell having this 1 to 14, which it may be the 4f1, which may be the 4f2, like this. So in this way, all these lanthanoids elements on the basis of their electronic configuration shows the similarity in the property. Because of this similarity, and these elements cannot be placed along with the D block element. As we start moving in any of the period of the lanthanoid series, so there should be the periodic repetition of property will be there. Whenever these lanthanoids elements are placed in the Mendeleev long form of periodic table, that time this repetition was not possible. And because of this repetition, and these elements cannot be placed along with this lanthanoid or these along with this D block element. So in this way, these lanthanoids elements becomes very important for us. Like as this lanthanoid series, and these elements, some of the elements after actinium, that known as the actinoid series. Now we will take about the uses of these elements. So first of all, this lanthanium. Lanthanium, the basic meaning is that is the rare earth, is used in the camera lenses. Amongst other things, lanthanium is found in uranium mineral. So basically, this lanthanium is widely used in the camera lenses, and not only in this camera lenses, besides it, इसका जो basic occurrence होता है, जितनी भी आपकी ओर्स मिलेंगी रेडियो एक्टिव एलिमेंट्स लाइक एज यूरेनियम, तो उस यूरेनियम से ही हम इस लैंथेनियम को सेपरेट करते हैं. द सेपरेशन इज डन बाय द एक्सचेंज मेथड. तो बेसिकली विदाउट द एक्सचेंज मेथड the separation of these elements is not possible. We will discuss in detail about the ion exchange method by which the all the lanthanoids and actinoids elements can be isolated from the nature. So in this way their occurrence is very common. Now the second element is cerium, and cerium is widely used in the sparkling light, also used in the permanent magnet. So basically for the preparation of the permanent magnet, this cerium element is used. And you have seen this gas lighters, and these gas lighters are used for the burning of cigarettes and maybe other purpose. So basically for the sparkling of this element, this cerium is used. And one alloy is used here. Whenever one object is rubbing, तो you can find one spark is liberated. तो उस स्पार्क को लिबरेट करने के लिए मिश मेटल MISCH, मिश मेटल इज अ काइंड ऑफ द एलॉय ऑफ दिस सीरियम, एंड दिस सीरियम एलॉय इज यूज्ड इन दिस गैस लाइटर्स. व्हेनेवर वी रब इट, तो रबिंग की वजह से स्पार्क निकलती है, एंड इंटरनली दीज लाइटर हैविंग द गैसेस, और स्पार्क और गैस के कॉम्बिनेशन से द कंबशन प्रोसेस इज टेकिंग प्लेस, and this combustion process is responsible for the generation of this combustion or this spark. तो basically cerium alloy जिसका नाम मिश मेटल होता है, this very important question for the examination, what is मिश मेटल? तो MISCH मिश मेटल. तो basically the मिश metal is a alloy and which is basically you made up of this cerium element. Now this is rhizodinium, and this is used in the aircraft industries for the manufacturing of this aircraft engines, and basically these element is used for the fighter planes and for the jet engine preparations. This element is widely used. And this paraceriuminium, and basically this is used in the flashlight. तो flashlight का जो basic bulb होता है, उसकी preparations में हम इस element का बहुत बड़ी स्केल पर यूज करते हैं. तो बेसिकली दीज आर द कॉमन यूजेस ऑफ दिस लैंथेनॉइड एलिमेंट सीरीज, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ देयर रेडियो एक्टिव नेचर, एंड दीज एलिमेंट बिकम्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस. तो इन दिस वे ऑल दीज एलिमेंट आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन अवर लाइफ इन मैनी प्लेसेस. बहुत सारी जगह पर इन एलिमेंट का यूज हम आज भी करते आ रहे हैं. एंड दिस इज नियोडाइमियम, and this neodymium is used basically as an insecticide, basically to kill the insect and the अदर हार्मफुल, तो इन द स्प्रे के अंदर भी हम इनको बेसिकली यूज़ करते हैं. एंड नियोडाइनमियम इज वाइडली यूज्ड इन द स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट. You all have seen this magnet. Where you have seen this magnet? In the loudspeaker. In the loudspeaker, basically the strong magnet is used. So for the manufacturing of this strong magnet and the use of the neodymium is very very important. So basically in all type of the strong magnet, the neodymium is widely used in a form of this स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट प्रिपरेशन. तो मैग्नेट की जो इंटरनल प्रॉपर्टी को मेंटेन करने के लिए आप इन एलिमेंट्स का बहुत बड़े स्केल पर यूज़ करते हो. तो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड सम ऑफ द जनरल यूजेस ऑफ दीज lengthened series element. And neodymium is used in the headphones. You can see this speakers, loudspeaker is there, and this mic is there. तो mic के अंदर भी मैग्नेट होती है और आपके हेडफोन्स के अंदर भी मैग्नेट होती है. तो उनके अंदर नियोडाइमियम एज एलिमेंट इज वाइडली यूज. तो नियोडाइमियम बिकम्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन वेरियस प्लेसेस. And this europium is used in the manufacturing of the glass of this CFL. So CFL means combat fluorescent light, and that was very common. And this in CFL के अंदर भी नियोपियम एलिमेंट को यूज़ करते हैं. तो जो इसका अंदर का सर्किट होता है इसके अंदर बेसिकली इस एलिमेंट का यूज़ भी वेरी कॉमन होता है. तो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड सम ऑफ द अकरेंस एंड द सम ऑफ द यूजेस ऑफ द फर्स्ट inner transition series that known as the lanthanoid series. So all these elements play very important role in our life in various places that I have discussed one by one. Now we will going to discuss about this UPM, and this UPM is used in the produces blue, red, white radiance in the computer monitor and the television screen, and it is also used in the energy efficient light in the bulb. You all have seen this TV. Whenever the no signal is there, the complete screen becomes blue in color. So for the bluish color appearance, the radiance that will be created, the bluish radiance will be created, and this is because of this UPM. And this UPM is placed inside the LED, and inside the LED, and when the laser lens is implement the radiation on this UPM, and it produce the white, blue or red radiance. So for the generation of these radiance, and this UPM element is widely used. And besides it, in the television screen also, and in many places the use of europium is very very important. Now we will discuss about the basic position of the all the lanthanoid series element. Basically all these lanthanoid series elements are placed at the bottom. These elements are supposed to placed in this third inner third transition series, and this actinoid series must be placed in the fourth transition series. अगर आप इन एलिमेंट्स को यहाँ पर प्लेस कर दोगे तो इन एलिमेंट्स को यहाँ पर प्लेस करने से हमारी पूरी टेबल का ट्रेंड डिस्टर्ब हो जाता है, because these elements shows the great similarity in the chemical and physical property. But in our periodic table there must be the properties of element must be periodic function, और periodic functions का मतलब होता है repetition. But यहाँ पर repetitions की कोई भी possibility नहीं होती, and that's why these element known as, and basically इनको separately place करना ही better है, otherwise पूरी टेबल को डिस्टर्ब ये एलिमेंट कर देते हैं. जनरल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन आई हैव टोल्ड यू. दिस लैंथेनॉइड सीरीज़ के अंदर मैं बात करूँ आपको एटॉमिक नंबर 57, 1s2 से लेके आउटर मोस्ट 6s, एंड एंटी पेनल्टी मेट 5d1, और फाइनली दिस फिलिंग ऑफ दिस डी टेक प्लेस. तो इन दिस वे दिस इज़ द जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ द लैंथेनियम. ठीक है, इसको कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? आउट ऑफ ऑल दीज आपने जेनॉन को 54 मान लिया. जेनॉन को 54 मानने के बाद इस तरीके से आप इन एलिमेंट्स को रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो. द जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ LNS XE एंड दिस 5G0, 5D1, 6s2 और XE एंड 5F0. सिमिलरली सीरियम के लिए भी एप्लीकेबल है. तो ये आपके एक्सपेक्टेड इन एलिमेंट्स के इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है जो आपके अबाव प्रिंसिपल के ऊपर बेसिकली बेस्ड है. तो प्लीज़ लर्न दिस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन एंड दीज एलिमेंट्स आर इनके कॉन्फ़िगरेशन भी आपके एग्जाम में लिखने के लिए आ सकते हैं. And complete electronic configuration in the this is the noble core Xc xenon atomic number 54, and accordingly you can learn the complete series of this one. So this is cerium and paracetinium, this neodymium and promethium and samarium, europium and terbium and dysprosium and holmium and erbium and this thulium and with. So these elements are and their configuration will be there. Now we will discuss some of the common features of all these elements. The first of all we are taking the oxidation state. The most common oxidation state is +3. Loses by the 2 electrons from this outermost 6s and 5d, and they can lose the 3 electron and they can exhibit the oxidation state like as. So these elements shows the +3, and these elements shows maybe +3 +4, and these elements can show +2 +3 and in this way. So in this way their oxidation state are very very important. General reactivity of the lanthanoid series. Overall, with the help of this layout, we can easily discuss the general property. These elements can react with the acid. These elements can react with the halogen. These elements can react with the water. And these elements react with the carbon. And these elements can be heated in the presence of the inert environment. And these elements can be heated with the sulfur. And these elements can be heated with the oxygen. So they can form the vast varieties of this compound on the basis of their reactivity with the other element. So in this way these lanthanoid elements becomes very important जब आप इनकी reactivity की बात करेंगे. Now general reactivity of the lanthanoid. The first few members of the lanthanoid series are quite reactive and show the chemical reactivity towards the other element. The standard electrode potential of these element are more reactive than this aluminium. तो in this way ये metals की तरह ही behave करते हैं और इनकी property और reactivity आपके metals की तरह ही होती है. These element may combine with the metal and they can form the hydrogen and they can form the various compounds like as hydrides will be there. Reactivity of these lanthanoid series. So this is the reactivity with the hydrogen. I have told you. ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्टिविटी, वाटर के साथ रिएक्टिविटी, दे कैन फॉर्म द हाइड्राइड्स, दे कैन फॉर्म द ऑक्साइड, दे कैन फॉर्म द हाइड्रोक्साइड्स. केमिकल रिएक्टिविटी विद द कार्बन, दे कैन फॉर्म दिस कार्बाइड. नाइट्रोजन के साथ ये नाइट्रेट बनाते हैं एंड सल्फर के साथ बनाएंगे सल्फाइड्स. केमिकल रिएक्टिविटी ऑफ दिस लैंथेनॉइड्स, वाटर के साथ रिएक्ट करने पर हाइड्रोक्साइड एंड हेलोजन्स के साथ रिएक्ट करने पर हैलाइड्स का प्रिपरेशन करते हैं. Lanthanoid contraction and their consequences. As we start moving from left to right, the atomic size decreases. Why so? This is because of the poor screening of the inner d and f electrons. As we start moving from left to right, the atomic size decreases. So this is the basic reason and this phenomenon known as lanthanoid contraction. The cause क्या होता है इसके पीछे? The effective nuclear charge of the atom increases and the atomic number और जो पुअर स्क्रीनिंग होती है डी एंड एफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की, उसकी वजह से इनका साइज लगातार घटता है. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लैंथेनाइड कॉन्ट्रैक्शन you can find the decrease in the basicity. Fajans rules के according, larger the size of the cation, greater is the tendency to form the hydroxides or to dissociate with the form. Stronger will be the base. So accordingly, the basicity decreases because of this lanthanoid contraction. Ionic radii of the post lanthanoids. The element which follow the lanthanoids in the third titration series known as the post lanthanoids. The ionic radii of these elements which follow those lanthanium are similar to those of the element of the previous group, and this is the basic anomalies because of the lanthanoid contraction. And they have these are the similar number of the Valencian property and they are known as chemical twins. The first series के अंदर इनकी प्रॉपर्टी में सिमिलरिटी मिलेगी आपको. ये देखिए प्रॉपर्टी में सिमिलरिटी है. इनका रेडियस सेकंड सीरीज के अंदर भी प्रॉपर्टी की सिमिलरिटी है एंड थर्ड एलिमेंट्स के अंदर भी आपको रिमार्केबल सिमिलरिटी मिलेगी. ठीक है. इन अ सेम वे एक्टिनोइड्स क्या होते हैं आपके 7 पीरियड्स एंड एक्टिनोइड सीरीज कहलाती है. इसके अंदर आउटर मोस्ट शेल जो होगा वो S7 हो जाएगा. पेनल्टीमेट शेल आपका 6D हो जाएगा और एंटी एंटी पेनल्टीमेट बिकम द 5F. The many physical chemical properties are similar like as the lanthanoids, and these elements are commonly known as second inner transition series, and their outermost configuration is 7s2, 6D0 to 1, and 5s1 to 14. And these are the actinium actinide series element. Mostly these elements are radioactive in nature and transuranic element, and basically man-made elements, artificially made elements known as transuranic element. So these are basically all man-made elements which are made by the human being. General electronic configuration, I have told you outermost shell that is 7s 6d1 and F की से फिलिंग होती है. तो इन दिस वे रेडॉन एटॉमिक नंबर 86 तक आप इनका इनर कोर बताएंगे और उसके अलावा आपका 6d1 and 7s2. तो दिस इज द वे टू राइट द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ द एक्टोनाइट सीरीज. तो प्लीज लर्न दिस कंप्लीट सीरीज and their electronic configuration. Oxygen state, the most common oxygen state is +3 and maximum up to the +7. So in this way, these elements are quite reactive because of the unstable nucleus and their radioactive nature. And this is the basic comparison of the lanthanoids and actinoids element. And this comparison is helpful to you how these elements are differ from each other. Thank you.